Hey guys, it's Auqium here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the sexy blaze that is sitting behind me. Well, it's not really sexy, just the amount of XP that it gives you is. Within this is a really nice XP spawner. I'm going to take you through and show you how to build the most overpowered spawner you can in Minecraft. This applies only to blazes. I can show you cave spiders, zombies, and everything else, but those are all pretty straightforward designs that everybody knows how to use. Taco, you're a dumbass. Don't add shit that I don't tell you to. God damn. Sorry, Taco was messing with my stuff. So I'm going to show you how to set up the spawner and just kind of walk you through it. And this thing will give you max amounts of XP. There's nothing better in the game to use other than this. Especially when you have two of these things sitting right next to each other, within range of each other. You're going to have op picks flowing out of your ass like you just ate Taco Bell from the mining depository. Like, you have no idea. So basically, what you're going to start off with is your mob spawner. So let's go on back to where I was going to start off, and let's place this thing down. So here's your mob. What the fuck? Get back here. So here's your mob spawner, and I currently don't have anything around it as I'm actually building it. So let's switch it over to a blaze. I currently have mobs disabled, so they're not going to spawn. But what you're going to want to do is take out any kind of block. Now lapis being my favorite block, you don't have to actually use, but it's just a nice indicator for me. You're going to branch out 4 blocks each way, and that's the maximum area that the blaze will spawn in. You're then going to take the block that you're going to be building your walls with, or it really doesn't have to be a specific block unless you want to make it really look nice, but there's no reason to make things look nice in game because you're just going to get tracked that way. So just try to hurry things up and do it as fast as you can without screwing up, or else GG your blaze. So you're going to take this and you're going to wrap it around that 4-block area, and that is a 9x9 area with the spawner sitting in the middle. Now you're going to then delete that, and we're now going to disable the spawner. Now these things will be attacking you throughout the damn thing, throughout building it, and it's really annoying. So what you're going to do is you're going to take glowstone and put it in these positions. It should be on each corner, and then once you've done that, you're going to branch out 2 from the blaze spawner, and then put a glowstone at each one. And then you're going to put glowstone kind of where they meet up. Whoops. So they align themselves with each one, which can easily be placed against the wall, and then placed here, and then broken again. And that will be about it. Blazes will no longer spawn. You can remove these blocks, and you can get on with building your spawner. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to be able to block off blazes spawning on top of this. So you're going to take out a nether brick slab or a stone brick slab, doesn't matter. Any type of slab will do. You're going to place 1 block, slab, place a block on top of it, slab, place 2 blocks, break that one, this will be your roof. So you're going to tower up to where your roof is. It should be about right here. And you're going to build that thing. So get this all up and running. And I'm actually just going to use the walls function. Whoops, I need a wand first to create this. So / walls 112, and that should give me that. There you go. /set 112. And now you're going to want to go above where your spawner is and make a nice little area of glass so that you can see through it. This is optional. You don't always have to have it here. You can have it, for instance, on the side. So if you really wanted, you could put it like right here. Does not matter. If you want to be AFKing right here and seeing the blazes easily, that's fine. You don't have to have this one. So once you've got that all set up, we're going to then go and build the actual collection area. So first off, I'm going to create a massive area for us to dig into. Most other people are not going to have this area, sadly, unless your spawner is directly located above a mountain of the netherrack. Now, if it is, lucky you, you're not going to get fucked today. So let's expand this thing, I'd say 40D. That's going to go down 40, and set that to nether brick, just so we have a nice little building platform to deal with. So once you've gotten that, you're going to dig down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to select this one. It'll be 7 layers in total. set 0. And the way you can tell that it's 7 layers is you're going to take your block and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if it hits your head, you are perfect. So you want to have a nice 5 block area between you and where you're going to start building the collection area before you actually start working. This will stop them from all getting stuck in one place and stopping or slowing the spawning of the mob. This will allow it to continue spawning past max capacity. After that, you're going to dig down 3 blocks. Now, I'm going to be world editing this to save time. You're going to dig down 3 blocks in a ring around this. It should be left. And you're going to do that all the way until you get down to a 3x3 area. So / set 0. Now, this reminds me constantly of a hopper. So here's our 3x3 area. Just dig down like that. So you have basically what looks like a hopper or a funnel. Now they go here, 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 and then they come into one area. So once you have this nice little thing set up, you have to make sure that it is 3 blocks each. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're good. You're then going to need the following supplies. You will need 60 redstone repeaters. You will need 60 sticky pistons. And you will need 60 pressure plates, and this is per blaze spawner. So what you're going to do is ring the blaze spawner with pressure plates on each and every layer. There you go. Remove near stone pressure plate. I have a better way to do this. / fill sand 15. There we go. / replace near -F30 sand 70. There we go. Now it's all covered, and I don't have to sit there and waste all that time. So once you've got all these pressure plates in a row, you're then going to start breaking into the sides of the walls. Now, if you don't have space on your walls when you dig into them, it's going to cause a problem, and you're going to need blocks. You're going to then dig into the wall, the entire length of the wall, 2 high, and then on the top layer we'll go 1 back. Do that on 2 of the sides, but make sure they're facing the opposite directions. So don't have them adjacent to each other. So once you've got that, you're then going to work on these side walls, which are going to be slightly different. Now, if we had another piston that was right here on both sides, the second I stepped on it, it would try to push them both. And when so many blazes are spawning on it and stepping onto this thing, it will eventually screw up and leave a block right here. When it screws up and leaves a block, you're going to get a blaze stuck here, which will then slow down how fast your spawner actually works. So you're going to remove this one and not even use it. So we're going to mine out, and this thing will be 2 rows, or 2 little slots, less than the other one. So your corner block should only have 1 piston facing it, and the other one should be a wall. So do this for each and every row, all the way until you get to the bottom. Whoops. Taco PvP, I was building the spawner for him, and he's coming on here to kind of check it out right now. So once you've got this all filled in, you should be good. So you're going to fill that up with blocks on top of each piston. Now I'm not going to do every single row because that'll just take forever. Don't really need to. You're then going to just look at the wall, and you can just right-click the wall to place your repeaters. It will not change its ticks unless you actually right-click the repeater itself, so you have nothing to worry about. This is just to place them. So once you've got all your pistons done, you're going to put all your blocks down. And if you're using the entire same block throughout the entire thing, this is going to look absolutely amazing. So I'm going to fast forward to building the actual spawner, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we're back with the finished product of it, and just to test it out, you're going to want to jump onto one of these, and then you should be pushed all the way down into this little hole. If you did that correctly, everything should be good. Just do one final check. You can kind of tower out here and sit here, and just kind of look around and make sure that all your repeaters are facing the correct block, and that everything is going well. I've constantly faced problems, usually on this bottom layer, where I've accidentally placed a repeater like that, and I was wondering why the blaze was sitting here and it wasn't working. it was because it wasn't placed correctly. So once you've done this entire thing, you're then going to come down here and build your blaze area where you're going to be killing them. Now if you would like to, you can add a crusher, but I personally don't. I usually just hit them with my sword. I mean, blazes go by pretty quickly. If you would like to add a crusher, you're going to have to mine out a nice little area, and you're going to need the piston, a sticky one, to be here. Put a block there, lever here, push that. Whoops, that's in the wrong positioning. I need that there, that there. The lever here, blocks there, so that makes it nice and clean looking. Bam, bam, there you go. That should be good right there. So just a nice way to kind of set it up to kill them is to mine out this flooring area right here, and then fill it in with nether brick slabs, and that'll give you a small rise of your level of your eye positioning. And so you're then going to take a block here, not a block there, put a block there as well, and then when the blazes are down there, you can then close off their heads and start attacking them. If you'd like to, you can put another slab here. That kind of blocks it off a bit. Alternatively, if you want to be able to see your enemies, or your victims really, you can take a nether brick fence and place it here. So then while they're suffocating, you can kind of see through this, and they can't really attack you. You can then put, if you'd like, maybe a crafting bench in the ground right here, and feel free to put a chest. And there you go, some compact stuff. Then you can also do that, perhaps like throughout this entire thing. And then make this a row of glowstone. So let's grab some of that. And now you have tons of storage, and nobody's really going to challenge you. You can always put a possibly an anvil or an enchantment table. You can lead off to an enchanter over here, but I'm not going to do that because you don't really need to. But a nice thing to do would be put a furnace right here. Blaze rods each act as coal, but they last for 12 items each. So if you're killing them, you can just smelt some iron or some stone and get some stuff out of it, and then store it here for a little bit. You should be good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You can use the crusher here to kill them. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh, finally, you're going to want to break this glowstone so they can spawn. So make sure you do that. That's about it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want more. See you guys soon. Peace.